Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing well. Today I want to do a comparison video between these two bags, and this bag, I don't know if this is the official name, but the name of the bag on Matches Fashion is called the Bottega Veneta Pouch Mini Leather Crossbody Bag. So that's what I'll just refer to this as, the mini pouch crossbody. And this, as most of you know, will be the mini Jodie bag. So these are in very, very different colors. I will say that the color is a little bit washed out on camera right now. So this is definitely a little bit more of a peachy pink. And this is just a really nice, bright pop of green. So I'm going to go into kind of like what fits and just compare the two of them for you guys. So the mini Jodie does seem a little bit bigger, but with the way that the pouch is configured, so there is a flat bottom right here and kind of a wider opening, it does have more capacity than you would think. The card slots also do help a lot, so you could forego a wallet and just use this if you wanted to. So this is what it looks like. You will see that because of the weaving, there is a little bit of light that peeks through right here at the very bottom, but it's so tiny, you're not going to lose anything in that slot. So it's just with the way that the giant weaves are, there's going to be some light that kind of peeks through. So there's that. And as you can see, this one has a top handle with a little knot. This is the classic Bottega weaving. It's much smaller. So you can see them side by side, that this has like giant weaving and this has the small weaving. Another difference is that this does have a crossbody strap. So it's pretty thin and it's very, very lightweight. It's a comfortable carry. It is adjustable. As you can see, you just use this to make the setting either longer or shorter to whatever your preference is. And this is just the top handle. This one has silver hardware. So the zipper is right here, it's nice and shiny silver, and this one does have gold hardware. Going into dimensions pretty quickly, this bag at the widest setting is just under 10 inches, and then from top to bottom, it's roughly 5.5 inches. And the depth of it, it's a little bit hard because the bottom of the bag is flat and it tapers up like a triangle at the very top. So this isn't going to be accurate, so I'm just going to do it this way. So you can see the bottom of the bag is a little bit less than 5 inches. As for the mini Jodie, it's hard because it's in a little bit of a dumpling shape, so the measurements aren't going to be super, super accurate, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to do the widest setting. So the widest is going to be about 10 inches as well, and then from top to bottom, it's about 5 inches, and then this is just going to be pretty tricky, so let's just call it 1.5 inches to 1 inch. As far as pricing, this bag is a little bit more affordable. This bag comes in at $1,290 and this bag is $1,900, so almost $2,000. Depending on where you purchase it from, you can save on tax. Bottega usually doesn't go on sale, but I purchased both of these bags using my Amex when I had an Amex offer for Matches Fashion, so I was able to save, I think it was $125, something around that range. It definitely helped the cost out a little bit. So let's go ahead and see what fits. So with this bag, my long wallet wouldn't fit, so I'd either have to downsize to a card holder or I would just use the card slot that is right here. There are no other pockets, so it's just one open container plus the card slots. You can put a mini pochette in here, but to be honest, I probably wouldn't use a mini pochette because I just sort of feel like it would kind of take up a lot of the space. And because of this wide opening, it's actually really easy to find what you're looking for. So what I would probably do is I would use my card holder. Here is a hand lotion, hand sanitizer, a lipstick, my keys, filming with my phone, so here's my phone case, face mask, and if I am going out for the evening, because normally for these kinds of bags, either this one or this one, I would usually just use it going out to dinner or going to a bar with my friends. So I usually carry one of these around with me. It kind of helps me avoid a hangover, and all that fits really well. And to be honest, the best way to organize this bag is to kind of just keep things vertical, as vertically as possible. So here you can see there's a card holder, the hand lotion plus the hand sanitizer, keys, phone, morning recovery, and the face mask is kind of at the bottom right there. And with that, closes really nicely, things are not bulging, and it fits really well. So let's see if all these will fit in the mini Jodie. So here's the mini Jodie. I do think this bag is definitely style over function. I talk about this in my first impressions video, which I will link to that if you haven't watched it yet. It is a little bit harder to film with this because of the top handle is kind of in the way, and also it's a little bit more cumbersome to get your things in and out of. That being said, it's such a cute and stylish and chic bag that I just accept those limitations when I use this bag, and I still love it. So similar also with the mini pouch crossbody is that if you set your things up vertically, it'll make your life a lot easier. So let's do the card holder, keys, phone, and then kind of set things up upright. So here's a hand sanitizer, lipstick, hand cream. And so it is not as easy to see your things even with things vertically, but you can also have room for your morning recovery. And then you can stick your face mask at the very end. So definitely not as easy to see or get your items in and out of, but still think you can maximize your space if you put things as vertically as possible. So you can see here is the card holder, keys, phone, and all the other items. And let's see if it closes. Yep. Does close. It does have a little bit of a more bulgy, awkward shape, but that's just to be expected with a bag of this size. You do just have to carry it handheld like this or on the crook of your arm. It will not fit over your shoulder, whereas this one is purely a crossbody bag. The straps are not removable. I mean, I guess if you wanted to undo this, you could, but I would not try that, to be honest, and then you would kind of be left with these holes right here. So I personally think this is just purely a crossbody bag, and that's I wouldn't mess with the straps. I also just really love this detail. I think this gold triangle as kind of a decoration, which doubles as a strap adjuster, is such a nice design. I really love this. But yes, this is purely a crossbody bag. I don't really think I have a preference for one or the other personally, just because they're so different, just everything from the color to the design. The only thing that's really similar about them is the fact that they are both Bottega and they both have weaving, but even the weaving, as you can see, this is like giant leather weaving this versus the small leather weaving. So it just really makes them look like very different bags. So for that reason, I can definitely justify keeping both in my collection. Also, the outfits I would pair this with are completely different. Like this is such a bright green pop of color, and this I think can be more of a neutral and goes really well with a lot of my wardrobe already. And this one, I've actually been kind of surprised at how much I can incorporate this into my wardrobe. Granted, with this color palette, because I definitely do have a lot more blushes and pinks in my wardrobe, this is kind of a no-brainer and very easy to incorporate into my wardrobe. This one hasn't been as hard as I expected it to be. I have worn this kind of with like an all black. I have actually paired this with different blues. I think this is a really great fall kind of going into winter bag because of the color, and I'm kind of moving more into kind of darker clothes right now with the seasonal change. So I do think this is still a really gorgeous and chic bag. Definitely not the most practical. This is certainly way more practical, and you will get, I think, probably more bang for your buck out of this one just because of the price and the fact that it can be hands-free. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think of both these bags. Do you prefer the mini Jodie or the crossbody? I'd love to know your thoughts. And that's it for this comparison video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for you. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It would really mean the world to me. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!